This video is sponsored by True Gold Republic, the precious metals experts. Talk to one of their experts today about diversifying your portfolio to help assure your future financial security. Find their contact information in the description below and pinned in our first comment. James Kaufman, World News Report today, June 15th, 2024. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ladies and gentlemen, this report came out at 7 p.m. this evening from the National Hurricane Center, and we have a new disturbance forming off the coast of Florida. Go figure, with a 20% chance of formation. A very large area indeed, covering most all of Bahamas and a good part of the Caribbean as well. We also have another system forming in the Gulf of Mexico, tucked off the coast of Mexico in the Yucatan Peninsula with a 60% chance of formation. I'm almost certain that this will form into a tropical cyclone and will probably be our first named storm of the year. All right, ladies and gentlemen, these are the two areas we're looking at here, although it looks like they're pretty much the same system, at least connected. You can see the Yucatan Peninsula is getting very active, and that's going to either go here, here, or somewhere around the Gulf here. So, y'all get ready to rumble here. Hopefully y'all are prepared for hurricane season. I believe that this will be the first storm of our season, our 2024 season. I also want to point out all the activity happening here around Guantanamo Bay. And I know my subscribers know exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to take a look at some AI and see what AI thinks these storms are doing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I actually see a central part of the storm forming here on the Yucatan Peninsula. They say it's forming here, but it's really forming on top of the peninsula itself. And we can see that we have a lot of something going on here as well. And a lot of moisture coming up from South America, which is very odd, into the Gulf here to feed both of these storms even more so. As you can see, everything in the Gulf is moving towards Florida. Now they're saying that the tropical disturbance off the Yucatan Peninsula is going to hit Mexico or Texas, but all signs point to it being pulled through the Gulf of Mexico and into some part of Florida here on Florida's Gulf Coast. Now that's what everything points to as far as wind directions, etc. We're going to go over to windy.com and see what AI does with that storm, but it will be forming within the next 48 hours is my best guess. Here we are on windy.com. I don't see a lot happening here. This is current conditions, and I really don't see a lot happening here either. Looks like the moisture's coming across the Atlantic, hitting parts of Venezuela, and then bumping up through, well, into the Gulf of Mexico here. And they've actually canceled this storm here in the Pacific as far as formation chances. Let's put this in motion, and I'll tell you which day we're on. This is going into tomorrow, Sunday. You can see the intense moisture moving into the Gulf here. This is about to go into Monday. Wow, this is going to get intense. It does look like Houston could be in play, which is where I live basically. You also see that northern front coming. I predict big time tornadoes once this system, which you can see how big it is and where they have it hitting, all of Texas and all of Louisiana, and they're guessing that winds will be at around 50 miles an hour. I'm guessing that it's going to make tropical storm level winds, and I expect, well, a hit on Tuesday based on this AI at windy.com. The problem we have is this very strong subtropical low coming through. When these two hit, we're going to see tornadoes in the central plains And we're going to see a lot of tornadoes in the Central Plains. Let's continue. This is Tuesday. Going into Wednesday, it's making landfall right in between Corpus and Houston. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is into Wednesday. We're going to have some problems as they hit each other. I'm going to actually forward this. We can see that tropical system forming here. It should follow the jet stream that's moving across Florida the opposite way of the last tropical disturbance. And you can see the impact here on the Texas Gulf Coast and this system coming from the northeast. This is going to turn the Central Plains again into a war zone here with a subtropical low and a tropical low hitting somewhere here in central U.S. We also have this system that looks like it is forming over here. And if you'll notice, it actually crosses over Florida on Thursday into the Gulf. And if you'll notice the wind currents, it brings it around to hit exactly where the other storm hit. So this could be a terrible situation for the Gulf of Mexico over the next 4 or 5 days. 4 or 5 days, we could have two named systems, and both of them could end up in the Gulf of Mexico. We could also have all the moisture coming off the Gulf with these systems, really intensifying the tornadic activity in the Central Plains of the U.S. With that said, God bless you and yours. Please share, subscribe, and always remember, anything is possible in the bizarro world. God bless you.